Today we're going to talk about informational texts. I'm Jonathan Sixtos. First of all, we want to talk about the structure of informational text. Be sure to fill in the notes section as we go along. The main types of informational text structures that we'll be studying include description, problem and solution, compare and contrast, cause and effect, and finally, sequence. Take a moment and fill in the blanks on your notes that talk about the types of structures. The main structures of informational text include description, which uses keywords like for instance, in addition, also, and specifically to describe a person, place, or thing. Problem and solution uses signal words like problem, issue, as a result, solution, causes, and lead to first examine a problem and then the solution. Compare and contrast employs words like similar, alike, both, as well as unlike, and in contrast, to compare two things to see how they are alike and different. Cause and effect uses words like since, because, as a result, leads to, consequently, and therefore, to look for the cause but not a solution. Sequence makes use of words such as first, second, third, then, next, before, after, finally, and following, to show steps in a process or dates and times of events. Make sure you have filled in the blanks on your handout before we go on.
Jordan Ivy here, coming to you with breaking informational text about a car accident. Sixtos, can you tell us more?
You've got it, Miss Ivy. Authorities are saying the car accident that occurred this morning at the intersection of John Stockbauer and Mockingbird was the result of a bad cup of coffee. Witnesses say a blue Chevrolet Silverado, model year 2007, was pulling out of the Sonic on John Stockbauer, specifically headed south towards Century Lanes, when the driver took a sip from a green coffee cup that was labeled Green Mountain Coffee Company. The driver promptly spit out the lukewarm, gritty liquid and covered the windshield with his low-quality brew, which caused him to lose control and strike a bright orange Honda Civic also on Stockbauer, specifically heading north, right in front of the Wiener Schnitzel. Police reported to the scene filled with shattered headlights, cold coffee, and hot temperatures. The suspect had to be separated from a 97-year-old woman who was on her way to GameStop to pick up a Spider-Man PS4 bundle.
Thank you for that informative description, Mr. Six. While we are on the topic of informational texts, can you give us more information on the causes and effects of the accident?
Certainly, Miss Ivy. Investigators say the poor quality of the coffee, coupled with the lukewarm temperature, combined to make the driver of the pickup spit out his coffee. This led to him reducing visibility below safe levels, consequently causing him to veer into oncoming traffic. He struck the elderly woman's Civic on the driver's side. Therefore, her front driver headlight was shattered, causing shards of glass to spread across 2 lanes of traffic.
Jonathan Sixtos reporting live from down the street. Stay tuned for more breaking informational text. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hello, I'm not really Richard Zerflew, but you should really think about buying a new phone. I'm sure you're tired of how slow and laggy your phone is, and if you aren't, well, you should be. The newest phones out there might seem similar, but they couldn't be more different. We've progressed to the point where cutting-edge models have more RAM than your old laptop, more storage than your flash drive. Embrace the spirit of commercialism and spend way more than you should for something you don't really need. I hope you've enjoyed this compare and contrast commercial.
Be sure to check online for any and all stipulations regarding promotional materials, subject to change at any time. Ask your parents' permission before going online.
Sixtos,
I heard you were on the scene for that car accident this morning. Can you give me a sequence of events?
Sure thing. First, the driver of the truck ordered a coffee. Then, after waiting almost 10 minutes, he received it. Next, he began pulling out into traffic while sipping the brew. Unfortunately, it was old, gross coffee. So then he spit it out. Next, it covered his windshield and blocked his view. After that, he swerved into traffic and hit the elderly woman's car, which finally caused him to hit the brakes. He was given a ticket following the investigation.
Wow, that sounds like it was crazy. I am glad that everyone made it out okay.
We're about to go on and finish the newscast. I'll talk to you later. I'm Jonathan Sixtos with a special report. Authorities have seen a rise in distracted driving incidents recently and have been searching for a solution to this problem. The issue has become an epidemic, as statistics now show that distracted driving causes more accidents than drinking and driving. As a result, the Texas Department of Transportation strongly urges drivers to focus on the task at hand. While you think you're only switching songs, you may just be switching lanes. Remember, motorists, drive safely and stay focused.
That's right, kids. This is information that just might save your life.